You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
Are you thinking of getting people in Greenland to get them on board with a possible U.S.
I'm not talking about money for Greenland yet. I might talk about that. But right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not, because if we don't do it, Russia or China will take over Greenland, and we're not going to have Russia or China as a neighbor. I would like to make a deal, the easy way, but if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way. And by the way, I'm a fan of Denmark too. I have to tell you, and they've been very nice to me. I'm a big fan, but the fact that they had a boat land there 500 years ago doesn't mean that they own the land. I'm sure we had lots of boats go there also, but we need that because if you take a look outside of Greenland right now, there are Russian destroyers, there are Chinese destroyers and bigger, there are Russian submarines all over the place. We're not going to have Russia or China occupy Greenland, and that's what they're going to do if we don't. So we're going to be doing something with Greenland, either the nice way or the more difficult way.
Things are ramping up quickly between the U.S. and Latin America right now. There are warplanes over Mexico and Cuba. The Mexican army has deployed a convoy of tanks towards Mexico City. The U.S. has just seized another Venezuelan tanker. There are theories that the wildfires currently happening in Argentina and Chile were intentionally set in something called Plan Andina. And there were reports that the U.S. presidential doomsday plane was seen at LAX today. We are preparing for war. The U.S. is intensifying its efforts to restrict Venezuelan oil exports. And this process has emboldened Donald Trump's government so much that they are now targeting the entire region. Warplanes were spotted above Mexico in 5 different areas, according to civilian witnesses. And motorists are reporting seeing massive army tank convoys on the highway headed towards Mexico City, something that they traditionally only see before parades and war. Is Mexico preparing for war? There are also allegations in Argentina that Argentinians are finding out that the wildfires that are currently ravaging the country were actually set by the U.S. and Israel. And it's being reported that Netanyahu himself brought a map of South America to the White House with his meeting with Donald Trump a few weeks ago with something called Plan Andina, that is a depopulation and redevelopment plan for Patagonia. Patagonia is one of the most resource-rich, sparsely populated areas on the entire planet. And locals are reporting that foreign individuals have already been caught setting fires, with many signs pointing to them being Israeli. And this barely scratches the surface. There is so much happening in that region so fast. It is absolutely unheard of. Please pay attention to what's happening in Latin America right now.
Let me show you why an overwhelming majority of Americans voted for Donald Trump, regardless of party, because this is what we believed was going to happen.
America First will be the major and overriding theme of my administration.
Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment.
They're controlled fully by the lobbyists, by the donors, and by the special interests, fully.
So the American people honestly believe that Donald Trump was going to put Americans first and America's interest, domestic interest first, that he could not be bought by special interest groups, by private donors, by public donors, all the above. Yet now looking back, just in 2025 alone in this administration, there has been 7 separate bills or legislation introduced, passed, or sitting on the House or Senate floor just for Israel alone. One of which that was introduced would give the IDF the same benefits as U.S. service members. Trump's administration and the Department of Government Efficiency has cut the Department of Veterans Affairs budget while simultaneously increasing Israel's budget by $10 billion. That is not America first.
We will stop racing to topple foreign regimes.
As a veteran myself, I can say that most veterans that voted for Donald Trump was specifically because of the no regime change wars, no more putting boots on the ground, no more nation building, no more taking care of other countries, focusing on America.
We do not seek war. We do not seek nation building. Go in, spend billions of dollars, fix the badly broken infrastructure. We'll make the people of Venezuela rich. So we are going to run the country. We do not seek regime change. And we don't want to be the world's policeman. A place called Venezuela. We're going to run the country until such time.
Campaign promises were made, and yet we have bombed Iran for Israel. We bombed all sorts of other places. Involved in a literal regime change war in Venezuela, not because of drugs. The drug charges are slowly dissipating on Maduro, but for Donald Trump's big oil donors.
We will no longer surrender this country or its people to the false song of globalism.
But right now, we are going to do something on Greenland, whether they like it or not. Make a deal, the easy way. But if we don't do it the easy way, we're going to do it the hard way.
You vote for me, I'm saving our farmers.
Most pro-farmer president that you've ever had in the White House.
President Trump's plan to buy more beef from Argentina.
His words sent wholesale cattle prices
Looks like
plummeting.
we've lost around $200 a head. That would be around a $17 billion
Many American cattle ranchers outraged.
It feels like being a pawn in a game we're not going to win.
Instead, our focus must be on defeating terrorism and destroying ISIS.
And yet he has an actual ISIS terrorist in the White House shaking his hand, recognizing him here on American soil, the same man that is responsible for many American U.S. service members' deaths.
DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now.
Jeffrey Epstein story is a big deal. Please do not let that story go.
Has Jeffrey Epstein's
Black Book?
FBI.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
It's all been a big hoax. It's perpetrated by the Democrats and some stupid Republicans.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? That is unbelievable.
As Americans, and as an American who pushed my people, my followers, to vote for Trump, the man who said that he would give us the Epstein files and he would not go to war. Two things he promised us. Now he's breaking his promise. And okay, I get it. America is a superpower for a reason, and America wants to stay a superpower. My whole question is, when you push the world towards Armageddon and we are on the brink of World War III, and as we watch the economy crumble, but at the same time, overseas, everybody overseas, even people coming in the country, is getting billions of dollars. And the people of America, we can't even touch $1 million. When people sit up there and say, we and our, there is no we and us or ours when it comes down to breaking bread. Yes, we are all Americans, but we are not enjoying none of the spoils of wars. And I don't think as an American, we should have to live under the fear of different parties saying, okay, we're not even playing games with each other. We're going to push a button. Within a push of a button, just the push of a button, within 15 minutes of a button being pushed, this whole earth is unlivable. You would rather die than to live here. There wouldn't be nothing left. The world will be reduced to rubble, knocked back to the Stone Age. So again, because Trump is out there going into Argentina and other countries and coming out, how you come out with billions of barrels of oil, and American soldiers was used in infantry, and American families had to pray for their family members to make it back home safe. But we don't reap none of the benefits of the spoils of war. We're not living rent-free. The price of energy is going up. The price of gas is going up. The cost of living is going up. The cost of food is going up. And we sick. If Trump sat up there and had a meeting and said, you know what? Check this out. Everybody in America that's American, you're going to wake up debt-free, and you're all going to have $1 million in your bank account. Everybody's going to have $1 million because they've proven to us over and over and over again The money is there, even though they keep screaming, we in debt, we in trouble, we in debt. So you telling me, like, I'm confused. Who's in debt? The people of America? Because everybody else is getting their pockets greased. So it's only right if we got to take the risk. And we, like, because even still, when you watch the TV show or the movie Greenland, right? Yeah, I watched it. I see. I understand. Everybody else has doomsday bunkers. Everybody else have a backup plan. We don't have nowhere to go. How Prince said, 2000 party over. Oops, out of time. So tonight we gonna party like it's 1999. The clock is ticking. What are we going to get out of it? Y'all got money for wars but can't feed the poor? You use us. We the people are the ones that's going overseas. Our family members. I'm not in the military, but I got family members that's in the military. Coming back with one eye, one leg, can't hear, can't see, can't feel. And then they ain't even got nowhere to stay. But I don't know. Y'all got to let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about it. How do y'all feel about every day we getting closer and closer to Armageddon? It is what it is. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I'm out.